So far, after the news this morning, we got a lot of nothing going on here. Obviously, we had the big gap down, which was somewhat anticipated. And it said pre-market, this isn't the kind of situation to want to short because of the size of the gap down. Things did go a bit lower. Looking at the cues here, they came down to that support level that was marked off. We always look to the left, reminding again. And then the news came out of the 1 month reprieve with agreement with Mexico to hold off on the tariffs. And prices came up to resistance. Again, just look to the left, nothing proprietary, where markets stalled. And they're just doing a lot of nothing here as it's creating what I call a frog in a blender pattern, a commission generator, ping pong pattern, bouncing back and forth in a relatively tight range. In the green room, I discussed an observation using moving averages as a visual aid, and this being the 15-minute trend, this being the 5-minute trend, and the two of them coming together at an inflection point here, where some would look at this as kind of like an apex or whatever you want to call it, some kind of triangular contraction of volatility. And so we wait to see which way things might go. If they can close green, you see the cues at the converging 20 and 50 MAs. Here's the unfilled gap area, and just nothing happening for the moment. S&Ps, similarly, it came down to this support, just chopping back and forth. Got a bottoming tail bar, an unfilled gap. Overall prices going nowhere. Transports got shellacked pretty good, came down to support, bounced up here, not doing anything. Financials came off the low as well. Pretty much everything came off the low after the news. Crude oil just hanging around here. KRE bounced as well. Semiconductors bounced as well. What's doing well on the day? Well, gap reversal. That looks pretty good. Healthcare. It's a little extended, but consolidating its gain at resistance. That's good. Consumer services, nice gap reversal. Maybe we get a 1, 2, 3. We'll see a little more consolidation. Energy. Consumer staples. Not a bad pattern. It's in a somewhat of a downtrend. Maybe size of the retracement, we could call it sideways. In any event, gap reversal. And you can always sort these by percent change on the day, see what's doing well. So there's a breakout. Something to keep an eye on. Another breakout, Costco. I guess figuring people are going to go load up. That looks a little better as a short-term trade. A reversal at resistance, wider bar with a void above. Dr. Pepper, don't care for that one. Walmart, gap reversal. So all of these discount stores having a nice turn. And again, just looking at different things as far as reversals, utilities, and what's down on the day. Materials, been all over the place over the last couple of years, but a gap reversal day. Real estate, financials we looked at, spiders looked at, industrials. So a lot of the same, no matter where we look. Consumer discretionary, that had a big gap down. What's doing well there? Auto parts, probably something to do with Mexico, but a nice reversal day. And Domino's Pizza. The news here, if you follow the news, I think it was on this gap up day, was that Warren Buffett was taking a position in this, and it's been all over the place. But keep an eye on it. See if it can turn around. And some more retailers and restaurants. This one's somewhat interesting if it can clear those highs. And Amazon's going to report earnings. CMG is going to report earnings tomorrow. Keep an eye on that. Hilton doing well. Starbucks doing well. So there's still a lot of good-looking charts out there. Just overall, markets and many things are just a mess. Trading within ranges. Technology down at the bottom of the heap. but just in a giant trading range, which has been the case for a while. And so we'll wait to see. Maybe the bottom of the range here, probably could be a good idea to look for things beaten down. And so above the open and today's close. So ideas for credit spreads or put spreads. IBM that was on earnings. GoDaddy, gap reversal. This could be something for a put spread. Earnings are in a couple of weeks. So when things are directionless, credit spreads tend to work out well. But you want things that are near support or gap reversals near support or gap up reversals near resistance. That's something that looks pretty darn good. It's got room to go higher. Let's set an alert up near the highs there. See if that can get going. EFAM, technology company, but nice consolidation and gap reversal day. Intel, just the dog. Yeah, so, KRE, gap reversal, interest rates, maybe bottoming out here. So, bottoming tail bar at the 50. So, we'll see how this plays out. There's a lot of uncertainty still. Who knows? Maybe Canada agrees to some agreement, or China, and markets soar higher, or talks get shaken up and the markets go down. It's a tough environment when it's news related. So we'll see how it unfolds. Any questions, email us, Greg and Dan at Master Trader.